Hello friends, welcome to Wealth of Recipes and Vlogs English channel. I'm Uma here. Today I have come with an interesting recipe, that is to make sugar candies or sugar molds or sakrechu. This is very prominent in Karnataka. We use this during Shankranti. So here I've taken 1 kg of sugar. Let us take pure sugar. So just pour water until the sugar is immersed. Don't add too much of water because it takes too much of time for us to make these sugar candies or molds. I'm transferring it to a bowl. Just we have to soak it for 2 to 3 hours so that we get soft candies. So after 2 hours, I'm just keeping it on the stove, continuously stirring it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the vessel. I'm adding half a cup of milk for us to remove the impurities in the sugar. So also we have to add 2 to 3 spoons of curd so that the impurities are removed from the sugar. We want a clear cut syrup for the candies to be made. Yes, here I have taken 2 strainers to strain this sugar liquid syrup. So in this way we have to strain the sugar syrup so that the residue will be thrown away. So since the sugar was clean, so that there was no that much of impurities found. Yeah, see, look at it. The syrup is very clear. So again I'm just going to strain it in muslin cloth to remove the further impurities if any. Some minute impurities also can be removed from this muslin. So now we get still more clear sugar syrup which we are going to use to make the candies. Here I am just taking half of it and keep it on the stove. These are some of the molds which I have soaked it for 2 to 3 hours so that you get the soft and nice sugar candies or molds. So that is an important tip. So I am just removing it out from the water and just showing it to you. You can say this is one of the important tip to get the soft sugar candies. So you are almost 2 to 3 hours you have to soak it in water. These have been soaked very nicely. Now it's ready to be used. So now I'm just showing it to you all different types of sugar molds what I have. Just rubber band them so that the sugar syrup doesn't leak. So this is very important step we have to follow. So if you are not putting properly, the sugar syrup may come out of the molds like. So it is very important for us to follow this step. So I'm showing each and every molds how I just rubber band them. Yes, it has to be very tightly done. These are some of the tips we have to follow while making the sugar candies. You can as well buy from the shop. So but making at home it's really very interesting, and this is an art, you can say. So since we are not using any preservatives or colors, so it's really good for health. Children can eat these sugar candies. So it's really it will be very tasty. Yeah. These are some of the double-sided molds. It really comes out very well. The candies comes out very well. Yes, I'm just showing it how I just rubber band them. We have to keep half of the syrup on the stove for heating. So you just get bubbles like this, just checking it whether the syrup is ready for us to pour into the molds. No, it's not yet. So again we have to keep it on the stove for the syrup to be done like. See, now see the bubbles, no? As soon as you see the bubbles, it's not like it is done. We have to continuously keep on stirring. Now see we get the creamy texture, white texture. So now it is ready for us to pour into the mold. So if it is little bit thick, add 1 or 2 spoons of sugar syrup which you have kept it aside, or if you don't have syrup, you can add 1 or 2 spoons of hot water also. So you can adjust into the pouring consistency. So you have to just check now and then, otherwise the sugar syrup becomes very thick soon. So its continuous stirring is very important. Pour into the molds like this, one by one. So and tap it in between so that the syrup goes inside properly. Otherwise you get a gap in between the molds. So continuously just pour the hot syrup. So syrup should be hot. Yes. So I'm just pouring it one by one. So in between again, if you find that syrup is little bit thick, you can add 1 or 2 spoons of sugar syrup which is aside. So I'm just removing the extra syrup which is on the top. So here, because since it is too hot, I'm just opening it and keeping it so that for the molds to cool. So in the end, I'm just pouring the syrup to this square molds. So even though a little bit the sugar syrup is thick, you can manage. Look at the candies, how nicely it's coming out. That is because of the syrup and also the molds which I've soaked for 2 hours in water. I'm just removing it one by one and just taking out the candies from the molds. So easily it's coming out without any risk. If it is not coming properly, you can take a safety pin and prick it and then remove it. Or I take a sharp knife and poke it and remove it. Look at these temple design molds. It's come out very well. You guys please follow the tips and steps and try to make it at home for this festival, and let me know how it turned out in the comments. Yeah, since I'm making it since many years, for me it's not at all a tough job. It's easy for me to make these sugar candies. Yes, I'm just showing it to you, each and every candy. In the hand you have to tap this mold to get this sugar candies. Since the sugar was very pure, you get pure white candies like this. See how nice it looks, pure white. Yeah, you can as well use food color and make as your wish. See these extra things, extra sugar coating you have to remove like this. It won't be a waste. You can make again more candies with this. So add 1 or 2 drops of water to that and just make it. So here I'm just removing the small candies. Yes. Look at this. These 2 candies, the sugar syrup didn't go well properly. So just we didn't get proper shape. So I'm just adding a few spoons of water. So for the second round also I'm going to dip all the molds into the water. Yes. This is the second round candies. I'm just removing it out. Yes, I'm just showing it you by adding the food color. Just for children's sake, I'm just showing it. 1 or 2 drops of food color I'm adding in. This is the saffron color I'm using. Yes, that is more than enough. 1 or 2 drops. Look at the color. Yes, again we have to keep it on the stove to get the creamy texture. So now it's ready for us to pour into the molds. So this is the last batch. I'm just showing it to you by adding the color. There wasn't it much, so very few molds I'm just using. So like this you can just continue the procedure and process until the syrup gets over. Yes guys, you follow the method and steps what I have showed it to you, and just try to make it at home. You get nice beautiful sugar candies for this festive season. Yeah, so the colored ones these are. Colors are not that good for health, but just I'm showing it. You can make using the food colors also, because children like colors, no? So guys, if you are watching my video for the first time, please do like, share it with your family and friends, and comment, and try to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Yes, I'm just tapping it again to remove the candies from the mold. For the square candies you have to do like this. Yes, these are the candies which are made for 1 kg sugar. The other totally this is 2.5 kg sugars candies. Almost 150 candies I got. Follow the steps and method and just make it for yourself. Watch my other videos as well in my channel. So if you feel it is interesting, you just give a big thumbs up. Keep watching my videos guys. I'll come with another interesting recipe. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.